Yeah, so this is gonna be a continuation. I had no space. I had to like delete some videos. But yeah, I purposely failed the class here. Okay. Um, but then I passed. I mean, I passed the first time. I mean, I scored pretty good on my essays, and yeah, oh, I was like, what the heck is that? I scored pretty good on my essays and stuff like that. It wasn't bad. I actually don't. I don't fail a lot of tests. I mean, a lot of classes. So yeah, but yeah, with my ex, I mean, I always say this to people too, but people just insist like in chasing and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, if like I can't. It's not. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like I really can't hang out with you. Like you wanna like. It's like I feel like I'm bumping my head into a wall. It's like you're not listening, honey. Like if I'm saying like, and the guy is like, okay, you want me to be there for more support or something like, you're not helping me advance in my life. Like you're literally like there as like I don't even know what to call it, but it's like we could be best friends, but it's like honestly at the same time it's like if I'm saying like to not do certain things and then you see me get married like with the ex best friend, I'm like I'm in a better relationship or you perceive, because otherwise you wouldn't be doing the things that you would be doing, and you would understand, you wouldn't be like flirting with other guys and doing all this extra stuff, right? you know I was in a better relationship than her, because my ex-boyfriend, he was a lot more talkative, he was a lot more outgoing, he was more in his finances and stuff like that. Her ex-boyfriend wasn't. I mean, her boyfriend wasn't. Still is her boyfriend today. you know and which is very interesting to me, because I'm just like, what the fuck? But honestly, people like that, people, women, like females like that, I'm like, you just can't, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I'm creating like a movement where it's like females like that, you just gotta go, you gotta be on the street, because I'm just like, you have to learn the basics here. It's like eating like food from the garbage versus asking for food or going to the pantry for food. You would rather eat out of the garbage, you know what I'm saying, rather than asking for food. You know what I'm saying? So for my situation, I was in a better relationship than her, but my point is, just saying like, the choices that you just make in general, just the choices that you make, it's just, it shapes and molds your lifestyle. And not only that, but like, like it's just. So let's get clarified. Honestly, I lost my point. I was trying to bring it around town, but that didn't happen. So let's clarify the Six of Cups here. But yeah, I think he's living in a room right now. As soon as like he moved, or his mom had to remove him from the premises, right? Like, so right. I was like, the chick is lying, shorty. In the court of law. I'm like, I've never met someone who lied in a court of law. Like, I just never, like, I don't know. That was just so, that's why I'm like, I like America, but I don't like America. Because I'm like, that right there, like, those are citizens right there. Those citizens are variables. They're like cookie crumbs, and if you have enough cookie crumbs that does the same thing or acts the same way, you get the whole piece of the puzzle. And it's just like, now wonder why America or New York City looks like a trash can. Because look how we treat ourselves. Look how we treat each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's all for money, stability, or envious and jealous, or when you're envious and jealous of someone. I think that says a lot, and I don't think I would want to be in America, by choice. Does that make sense? By choice. I don't think I would want to be in America, just period. Take the by choice out. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Cups here. I saw start over. We have wrecking ball. So this past person comes in your life like a wrecking ball here. Like, it's something is like a, I'm here, I see winning, like something is like a winning and a warning here. Like, you're winning and it's a warning. I think it's a warning for the two people, like the my ex-boyfriend and the ex-best friend. I think it's a warning for them. I don't know, like, for example, I don't know if this person's like really the person that's coming in for you. I don't know if they're really protective over you here, but whatever it is, like, you're winning. I see W, like, I see W and G, but I also see warning here. I don't know what this person's gonna do to these individuals, but it does seem like this person's very protective. They don't give me a protective vibe here, but it's like, with warning, they're telling me like, they're gonna do something, but it's not coming off as like I'm protective, you know. Yeah, we have X-ray vision. Like, you know, it's very obvious what this person's gonna do. Maybe this person, like, maybe the obvioso is basically like whatever this person, like, you're like, for example, my ex-boyfriend was supposed to move in, have kids, get married, and, like, you know, like, have a house, pass on the transition, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, the you know, gold digger over here, you know, ex best friend, you know, maybe she may have that with him, or maybe she may be like, oh, you know what, I don't really like him, so I'm gonna have a baby with the boyfriend that I'm with, which is ridiculous because it's like you cheated on him. Like, it's like, come on, I'd be surprised. Like, honestly, everything that comes out her mouth, oh, I didn't do that. I'm like, I'm just gonna assume that you fucked the guy that you were working with. I'm sorry, and you fucked my ex boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, like, come on, it becomes very hard to, like, believe someone who, not just for one or two people, but, like, come on, if I seen you flirt with, like, my ex boyfriend and somebody else, I mean, like, you really gonna say, like, you really wasn't doing it, like, when I wasn't in your life as well? Okay, or you didn't have sex with them, or you didn't let them glide up against your butt, you know, with their penis, hard penis, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, come on, man. I understand somebody paying the bills and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, it comes to a point where it's just like, use your story, bro. Like, you know, like, just use your story, honey, because it's like, if it's really that bad, it's really that bad. Like, you really coming for, like, me. Like, you saying that I don't respect myself here. I don't have high morals and high values. Men are females as well, and men and females are men as well. So that person, that woman, or the girl, okay, or maybe she's becoming a woman, because I keep saying women here for her. You know, the girl that he's with, that's a reflection of him. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't respect his feminine side. He's a hoe on his feminine side. Okay? So, yeah, but this person, I mean, this person, I don't know what they're gonna do. But with X-ray vision, like I said, I think, like I said, what my ex-boyfriend was supposed to do, I think he's gonna end up marrying you, having kids with you, maybe 6 kids, okay, maybe 7 kids here with you. But with the Six of Cups here and the Wrecking Ball here, we also have 46 as well. Um, I do see that there's a black cat on the top of the stairs, and they're watching everything. They're like, I'm kind of confused. Like, what's going on here? What's going on with this, you know, interaction here? And I feel like that's the ex-best friend or the ex-boyfriend, or the person that you guys were talking to. Okay, the person that dubbed you here, the person that was trying to be, you know, move funny here. Okay, so here we have jackpot and GPS. We have X-ray vision, like Shazam, Dudabis, which is talking about this person is waiting for you to come. We have beautiful is everything is beautiful, jackpot, and baby steps and GPS. So you guys are getting signs of synchronicity about what's gonna happen next between you and this individual here. Okay. So if you guys are feeling like marriage and like you're getting visions about like a person here or just an energy here, that's probably the person that's gonna be coming into your life here. Okay, they're gonna be doing these things sexually, financially, you know, happiness wise as well. So let's clarify the star card here. So with the star card, we have open your presence here. So I was gonna say this person is maybe born in December here, okay, or maybe around Christmas here. We have somebody peed on his wish. We have 33 here. Somebody made a wish here. Okay, as I said, you made a wish. Your person made a wish here, and this was something that was like, and I think maybe this is coming true because like they left an imprint. Okay, with the you know, the P. We have baggage be gone here. We have 17 as well, so 3317. I feel like this may come around. You guys may be seeing stuff during Halloween. So in October, this person could be a Libra or Scorpio, but in October you guys should be seeing things here. And then when flu season comes around, like when people need to take their shots, you're probably gonna see it there as well. And then December, like when Christmas comes around or when it snows, that's when you'll see like what this is about here. If you're not with anybody by the October here, or like talking to somebody in October, which is not that far from where we're at. Yeah, it's not that far. Sorry. I think, let's see. If they're not with somebody at that time, you guys just have to leap in love, okay? Number 7 can be important here. You just had to leap in love here, like try something out, with a person here. Like if somebody's liking you or vibing with you, just flirt with them. Okay, flirt with them, or don't go all in. Okay, like just take a chance. I feel like what Leaping in Love is talking about, take a chance, because I feel like, because remember GPS was over energy, so this is going to lead you towards something else here. Okay, Vampire Leaping in Love. We have I got your back. So I think you guys are just supposed to see the style of like what's supposed to happen here. I see the arrow like a halfway up. Like you guys are just supposed to see like how you and this future person that's permanent style is. You have GPS as well. See, this is confirmation, and you have the dude is this. So that just means that this person's coming. But I think if this person hasn't came to you yet here, this person in a sticky situation here. They could be in a situation where things may look like everything is sunshines and rainbows here, but it's not. Okay, that's why we have sticky. And then once this person finds out, it's like, the fuck? Like, what the F? You know? Let's see. Yeah, this person could be in their 30s, or this could be about a 30-year-old here. Okay? Yeah, because I feel like whoever, like, was, like, saying, oh, this and that and third, yada, 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 this person was doing this to them ever since they were a kid, or ever like, something from scratch here. But it's, like, something from scratch was, like, loud and clear. Like, you were bound to, like, or this person was bound to, like, talk shit about this individual. Okay? So, whatever that was from scratch, it was, like, they were bound to talk about it. Talk shit to, about this person here. Because they were all in an entanglement here. It's like this person, they either saw what the situation was and they still wanted to go into it, or they didn't see it and this person's just like, all right, you didn't see it, oh well, like, I still don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a gift that this person didn't see it or did see it here, because now this person knows how to, like, have your back as well. Okay, let's get one more card about that, or about this person that you guys are just training with. So we have Hotline here. I would say go watch the Twin Flame reading as well, because Hotline was actually the over energy. So this could be about you and your Twin Flame here. I'm hearing the song Be Careful, I Told You to Be Careful with Me by Cardi B when she's in a church about to get married. We have silver lining here. Look at the silver lining. If you haven't met somebody, if you haven't met anybody in October, which is 2 months from now, we're still in August here. If you haven't met anybody in October here, the silver lining is basically, I feel like it's like, would you rather? It's one of those situations. Would you rather be with somebody who knows about, like, knew they were in a sticky situation and then come to you here and put you in a sticky situation here, and you play the role of, like, not knowing, but you still get, like, you still reap what you sow, even though it's not supposed to be, like, given to you here, wrong place with wrong type stuff? Or would you rather be with someone and whether they knew it or not, get out of a situation, and then when they get to you, like, they know, like, ins and out how to, like, protect you, but not be aggressive here, because remember I told you about the ex-best friend and ex-boyfriend, or whoever you were talking to, they don't want to go, like, physically beat them up here. They just want to, like, I got your back, I'm a leap in love, I'm not gonna even, like, think about it, I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm gonna just, like, follow the GPS. I'm gonna just follow, like, the signs, okay, because the signs has led them to you. Okay, so with the Six of Cups here, it's like, okay, let's have a child. Okay, let's do this, let's do that. I got your back is, like, support, and I do feel like I got your back if this does stem from, like, whether they knew or not that something was sticky with the person who was like, okay, yeah, I'll help you, but from scratch they're like, oh, this person's a dumb fuck, like, they don't see, or they see but they still want to be in it. That's dumb, so Now, but like I said, now this person knows the style of I got your back, because I guess in the situation they had to have this person's back and this person had them, but it's like that was fake and one was real. Okay. I also say like maybe a person could be someone who likes to be down. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting warning. Why is warning coming out? Why we're channeling warning here? Why is warning here? I'm getting something about like Gaga gone, or Gaga's gonna be gone. Something's like purring, like maybe your cat is like ate something, or your cat is like is the reason why Gaga's gone. I don't know what Gaga is. Or someone's engagement is gone. I'm looking over my shoulder because the card said over your shoulder, you know, so because honestly I be getting these signs, and honestly, like, you guys, I'm not gonna lie here. So I was getting like these omens here. I'm actually dealing with an omen right now. But like yesterday, I saw a spider. First, I saw a spider. Like things were just making noise, right, behind me, over my shoulder, right. First, it was a noise, right. First, it was a noise. Yeah, right side up. So I guess I'm supposed to tell you guys here. Okay, so first it was a noise. Then I saw a spider. The spider seemed like it was like it got caught. Like it knew it like it was really like intelligent. Then after I saw the spider, I saw baby mice. Okay, and then after the baby mice, because I went to go sit down, well, I didn't want to go sit down, but I threw the spider away. I was going through, you know, a hissy fit, you know, threw the spider out, and then came back, and then came back, and something was moving. I was like, what is moving? And then it was a mice. I saw a baby mice, and then I looked down, and then I saw a water bug. Okay, and I kept mistaking the water bug as a watermelon. Okay, so I saw three. It was like almost like these omens are leading me to something else here. I'm not gonna lie to you as well. I'm dealing with another water bug as well, and I'm like, this is four. I keep seeing the number four, so I guess there's something about four. Okay, but something's just increasing here, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Yeah, I feel like it's just this is a time where I don't know, but I think it's time for you guys to just stay up here, because I'm also keeping my clothes on, my shoes on, and I had to do this. I was keeping my clothes on, my shoes on, when I was when I was living at my ex-boyfriend's house. You know, I was sleeping in my clothes and my shoes, you know, mostly my clothes, okay, like my outside clothes and stuff like that, because I just was not feeling, you know, I was not feeling it. And then towards the end, I got comfortable, you know, but I still kept sleeping in my clothes and stuff like that. I always had my shoes next to me and stuff like that. You know, it's just pretty, it was pretty, you know, it was pretty interesting, you know. But I feel like I'm doing the same thing again, you know, like it's time. Yeah, something's time now. You guys, I'm so tired. I mean, like, this is love, but I'm so tired. Cause it's like it's just like life. I think it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like you try to be as good as much as possible, but no one around you. They're just like, I give up. Like I don't want to be as clean. I do see like a little bit here and there, but it's like it would be so nice if it was just like a whole movement. You know, I don't know. It was just like just say something, but like I just really don't want to work like two jobs. You know, and I don't have any children, and that's great. But it's like I feel like honestly going down a road of just having children, it would just be great, because it's like at least that would make me happy. I would have put a smile on my face. Like the money and just anything, like things are just not making me happy. And even like, and I think like people as well, like just in love, I think people just would really want somebody to just be there and just be supportive and not just play any mind games here. It was so nice, just being around someone with my ex-boyfriend here at the time before we even met, you know, the ex-best friend. But it did feel like a little bit lonely, because I just felt like, you know, he just wasn't getting it, and I'm just like, I need you to get it, you know. I need you to get it, so that way like we can feel safe with each other here, you know. There wasn't a feeling of safety, you know. And I'm like, I don't want to keep playing around, because that's not safety. So you can play anytime, but you need to build structure. For all that, be homeless, you know what I'm saying. You can play all the time when you're homeless. There's no responsibility, but you need certain things. you know? So I feel like that's what I'm going through right now. That's why when I'm like, you know, going after guys and stuff like that, I'm really not going after guys where it's like, I think you like me, or I'm gonna put any effort or stuff like that, I'm gonna make you like me. I don't have time for that, and even if I did have time for that, it's just like, I'm not going to, like, because at the end of the day, that's a seed. It's going to be a relationship where it's going to end soon, you know, like, you don't really like me that way, and that's it, you know? You know, so I'm just going after guys who, like, you know, it's mutual. Like, I know someone, and he wants to play all the time, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like, it's like you'll go through something, and it's like you still want to play, and I'm like, I don't think you get, like, why shit happens to you, right? But I feel like, you know, again, they're showing me the silver lining here. Like, look at the silver lining. You know, if this person, they did take everything serious, you wouldn't be happy. They wouldn't put a smile on your face, and they wouldn't even tell you, like, you know, where you're at consciously. It's like a reminder every time you see them. Oh, we have 37, which is congratulations here, from the gods. You know, you also have I got your back as well. You know, it's like, it's just, you know, I guess it just shows you, like, where you at consciously. So it's just like, I'm just like, oh my fucking god. So yeah, and that's why I like serious people here. I like serious people, but not too serious here. Like, you can chill, have a beer, or drink, or like smoke a cigar, or something like that, or just like drink water. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I'm so over, like, you know, because that whole little ex situation here, like, I'm not upset. I'm upset. I'm really upset, but I'm mostly upset with the ex best friend here and the mother, because I'm like, you are not idiots. So that's why I'm coming after you more. I don't really care about the ex-boyfriend. Like, I want justice, and obviously, like, I do want something to happen to him, for him to learn. But I want something mostly to happen to these two females here, because I'm like, you're not dumb. You opened your legs, you're working, you're, for all that, like, you know, the fact that you're doing more things than me, like, you know more than me, so you cannot say, oh, I don't know what I was doing, or I was just playing around. When you play around as well, you become more sharper, as, not even become more sharper, but when there's a certain level of intelligence, you know, like, you can know the wiring, or you just know, like, how far to play. It just seems like you're more sharper. I'm speaking from experience. It seems like you're more sharper. The more smart you become when you play around, it's like you become more just sharp up, you know? So that's why I'm like, you know, you guys don't make any sense. And honestly, it's just back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Because it just really doesn't make any sense. And I feel like you're showing young people, and just also your nieces and nephews in the family, but you don't fucking care. But honestly, I would, if I was her family member, I'm like, I don't want you to come to the family events, because I don't want you teaching my kids that. And I think also because, like, she got away with stuff, which she didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, because everything is all public now. I'm just not saying any names, but, like, you're not a fucking idiot. You shared your story with other people, maybe at your job and shit like that, or your best friend and stuff like that, your ex-boyfriend, and now everybody knows. Everybody knows your story. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, it's, I don't know, like, it's just some, it's very frustrating to me, because I'm like, I don't like that in a person here. You're smart, you know this. It's like, oh, you get in trouble more because you went to college. You know what I'm saying? Not the person who don't go to college. And I think, and that's why a lot of people don't finish college. You know, because they're like, oh, at the end of the day, if we do something wrong, they look at our history and be like, oh, you know better. And I think that's why they decided to. I think that's them being street. But I'm like, you're a fucking fucktard here, because I will put you in jail longer. You know what I'm saying? So you can learn. And I feel like that's why I say I don't like America, because I'm like, it's so backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you did do something wrong, okay, I'm gonna give you a lot of chances here, because you got the structure here. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're just playing with me, and if you're playing with me, then okay. But if you don't go to school and stuff like that, I'm like, you need to be in a confined area to learn. Let me teach you, not the opposite. That makes no sense to me, and that's why I don't like America, and that's why I fully support other countries here. I don't know what's going on with other countries, but it's like, I don't care, honestly. I don't want this America. I don't want the American way. It's so backwards here. Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm like, I don't get it. Why would you go be with somebody who has no merits here? Who doesn't have, who doesn't have a credit score or anything like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to be living with this person? Like, I'm just like, people like, oh, you don't do it. I'm like, bro, like, let's just put facts out there, bro. How? Like, no one's, how? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. So you liking someone, I'm like, okay, but you took it a little too far. Where you think you going? Where you at? I know you living in a room. You know what? You're gonna go back to your parents. You're gonna go back to your grandmother's house. We had to remove from the premises though, on that damn lease for mad long, bro. Nowhere to be found, bro. And you want to start something. Oh my God, bro. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just at a point where I'm just like, you know, just love, like, I just really can't deal with, like, the whole, like, oh, I'm just playing, and, you know, like, I'm not as serious. I'm like, are you, when you get with somebody, to be quite honest, I'm like, are you getting with them because you want to possibly marry them? Like, I'll ask people these kind of questions here, and they're just like, I don't know. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? Why are you still with them? Usually, if you say you don't know, then it may not be that person here. You know what I'm saying? Or like for me, like I've learned from my experience with my ex-boyfriend, it's like, okay, I need some time to, like, you know, get pregnant by this person, or to, like, you know, actually like do things here. And I think that's just a sign of saying, like, maybe that may not be the right person for you. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm just like, sometimes I be doing this in life here, and they just don't get it. They just want, like, protocols. But I'm like, I find that these people are on public assistance themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or on public assistance, or they have assistance, or they're privileged. And I'm like, you will never understand what it is to be on the other side. And that's why I'm like, I want everybody's public assistance to go away, because then we'll think in one way. We'll be one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not even about, and you won't suffer. You just have a better understanding of what someone is talking about. You know, you can work 2 jobs, and I want to see if you want to continue to act like, you know, you don't know, you don't know something, or you're just playing around. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how you would feel, because everybody wants to be in this ex best friend, you know, energy here. When I go around places here, I'm like, you guys are acting like the chickadee. I'm like, let's see if somebody comes at you and they fuck with your stability, and now you got to go to the shelter, or maybe you can't go to the shelter. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm pretty sure you. I don't want to say the scenario, because you it's not, you can't do that. But unless you get locked up or something like that, or you got locked up, they can't do that. It's just, that doesn't make any sense. But you know, let's not put it in there. Cancel that. But like, let's just say, you know, you, and then you're out on the street. You know what I'm saying? Then what? You still think it's funny? You still think it's like fun to play that game, that victim energy, right? I mean, that little ex best friend energy. You think it's fun? Honestly, the reason why they did what they did is because she has a boyfriend, she has a roof over her head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what makes you think he's not gonna leave? Because you're paying the rent? Or because, like, what makes you think? Is somebody else there? What makes you think? And I was like, you know, if people are off the grid, if people are doing, not off the grid, if people are doing what they're doing, and they don't have what you have, but they're still getting by, what makes you think that you're so special? You have no family here. You know what I'm saying? And then the other person, the ex-boyfriend, it's just like, you have nobody here. You're talking about nobody supporting you but me. Now who do you have? Or you just got to use people in life. But what happens if people don't allow you to use them? Now what? What you going to do? Game over. You're homeless. There's nowhere for you to go but the shelter. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't want to go to shelter because of safety reason, then what? You have no family, you have no nothing. And that's what it's actually going to become with those 3. Unless Shorty ends up getting pregnant. But I'm like, that would be real interesting. I hope he don't get her pregnant, bro. Because I'm like, if she gets this dude pregnant, if she gets pregnant by this dude, I'm like, child services, take the kid away. Honestly, I don't understand. I mean, I like, he cool people and stuff like that, but it's like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. You could take the child away and you could get your own stuff and set up. But this chick, I'm not for the whole contaminate the whole planet, bro. I'm not for it, bro. All the excuses, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Because if you see that the dude is abusive, or you see that the dude that is this and that third, why would you fucking have a baby? You're having a baby for stability reasons. And that's why I say take the kid away. Because it makes no sense. You don't even have money saved up. You don't even do this. The house is not even... Bro, no. It makes no sense, bro. I'm just saying, like, yo, this person, they have no merits, bro. And you want to go be underneath this person? That makes no sense, bro. I'm like, yo, you're really interesting. And then on top of it, your mom is, like, supporting that? Your mom is dumb. I'm like, your mom is dumb. I'm not saying nothing about the grandmother, because the grandmother, she don't even talk about nothing. She just don't open up her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she don't open up her mouth because she's just trying to see everything. Trying to pick the winning side. It's very interesting here. And then I'm like, you support people who, the grandmother, I'm like, you support people who are like your daughter, or supposedly like your daughter here. I'm like, that says a lot here. I'm like, when are you guys going to get locked up? Or when are you guys gonna be getting off the streets here? Like, you could tell me my planet. Everybody in there, like, when I see them, they be in the energy, and I'm like, yo, you act like the ex best friend. I'm like, something has to happen, so you could wake the fuck up. But this person that's coming into your life here, whether you met them or not, this person that's coming in, they got your back regardless. And the energy that's like this person, they got your back regardless. But I think somebody's scared or something like that. I'm tired, bro. I don't even want to do anything, man. I feel so depressed. Like, not in a way where it's like, I feel depressed because, like, I'm like, I don't like when people don't listen to me, like, especially with my safety, you know, and she's just not listening. Like, she's just not listening. And I'm just like, I just kind of just want to be like, I don't even want to be here anymore, you know? Because I'm just like, this is not something where I'm like, it doesn't make me want to get up in the morning. Like, it's just so strong. And I'm like, I don't want to get up. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But I do know about this, like, love relationship. You guys need to make sure that, you just leap in love in the month of October, or just from now until October. Okay, just give things a try. Like, just start talking to people. I'm not saying, like, get their number, but just, I feel like some of you guys are like, how will I know? How would you know? How will you know if you met the right person? How will this person know? How will you know if you met the right person? I feel like it's somebody from your past here, okay? Like, it's somebody that you're quite familiar with here. Or if it's not somebody from your past here, this could just be a familiar energy here that is like that was a wrecking ball before when you were talking to somebody, or when you're in a relationship here, and a wrecking ball like now that they're coming back here, you know? We have superhero. Yeah, I think this is connected to your twin flame here. Because I think in twin flame, superhero came out here. It's very like you and this person. Just go watch a twin flame read. I guess it's for twin. I guess this is a twin flame read, but it's also for like a soulmate read as well. But we have superhero, and then we have sticky wicked. The base reading, everything is beautiful here. Scare the shit out of me. See, these are little mices. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you guys here. I think the superhero energy is coming up here because the ex-best friend or the ex-boyfriend, you see, like, I'm getting tired here, and like, things just telling me to stay up, stay up, stay up. I'm telling you guys here. I think your person is catching on to this person's style. Like, you know, for example, like, I'm talking about my ex-boyfriend and ex-best friend. I talk about them in almost like all my vids or something like that, you know, yeah, I feel like somebody said something. But anyways, yeah, we have talking smack. Like, I talk about it almost in all my vids. But it's like your person, like, let's just say my person, he's watching, and he's like, like, you know what? I recognize his style, you know, with the person that I was involved with. You know, whether I knew what they was bad or not, but I recognize his style. But it's like you and this person are both superheroes because you guys are doing things that is like helping other people. Like, I'm helping other people, like getting to other situations where the ex-best friend is a home wrecker. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like, they're destroying your public assistance here. You're working 2 jobs instead of 1 job, or no job. Okay, like, your ex-boyfriend or your boyfriends, your girlfriends, or your boss is just leaving you here for a stupid lie, or a lie that wasn't even true. They just made it up. Okay, like, it's things like that. But with superhero, I feel like you guys are vocalizing these things. You guys are vocalizing these things, or you guys are just doing things, and you guys are doing things here. You and this person are doing things here, and it's very sticky. It's like, how could you not see that shit? It's like, it's very obvious that you can see that shit. And it's like, wow, I didn't see that. And they're like viewing you and your person as like, you guys are superheroes. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much, because it's like, we would have never known that until, Yeah, you wouldn't know, we would never known that until if you until you would have shared this. Sorry, we would have never known that until we came across your I don't know how to word this, but we would never known that if you had not like put up a vid, or like if you had not moved a certain way. Okay, this could be about a STI. Okay, not HIVs or AIDS. This is about a STI, but this STI is VEP, vape or VEEP. So somebody called an STI or something like that for some of you guys here. Yeah, somebody was catching something here. This could be about a cylinder or something on top, or a top or something like that. Yeah, I don't know, but somebody called it STI. And you and your person was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you guys got to be careful. My right hand is itching. Yeah, I just want to make it clear that this is not HIVs or AIDS, okay? But somebody called it STI, and the STI, like, or they're gonna come out with a STI, a new name, and they're gonna call it VEP, okay? But something's real sticky and wicked. So you said, how could you not see that? It's right there. That's like saying, oh, with the ex best friend and ex boyfriend, if he's tickling the bitch on the train station and he has a twinkle in his eye, how could you not see that the nigga was feeling that bitch right there? Like, or who wanted to fuck her? She knew what she was doing, and she told you she was not doing. How could you not see that, bro? It was right there. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I was just really confident. I was feeling really insecure. But that's sticky. Or that's like saying, oh, he put his hands in her pants right in front of you. And he's like, "Hi, babe," and his hands is on you here, and his hands smell like coochie, like, or pussy. Come on, man. But that's not what happened, you guys here. But he was tickling her at the train station, bro. He was tickling me and her, but he was just, I don't know what it was, bro. I just think, I don't know, like, maybe I don't know boundaries, but at the same time, it's like I shouldn't have to know boundaries. It's like you shouldn't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay, like, because we're young. I was trying to be a kid too. Trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But he was just doing too much, bro. I think he was just taking advantage of me. And obviously, you know what I'm saying? I just want somebody to just be like, yo, honestly, like, you a dub. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, read between the lines here. Because I'm just like, your mother ain't take care of you and you got no father. So it's like, I'm going to have somebody, like, treat you a certain, I'm going to have somebody do something for you here. I'm going to have somebody teach you hospitality. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can know not to do stuff like that. And also be considerate of people's stability. So I don't know, man. I feel like also, like, maybe people are relying on you and this individual too to, like, get to a certain place. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's because of your age. It's because of your age. They're relying on you. People, like, I'm getting also too, like, people are allowing you to, like, tank, you know, or like to move forward with something here because they don't want to be like the ex best friend. They don't want to lie. They don't want to like go around and be a hoe and stuff like that. Okay, so just acknowledge that from you and this individual here, because you and this individual are about to attract people who are there like, okay, I'm not gonna cross that boundary and I want to get there, but you understand that I don't want to be that ex best friend energy anymore. I don't want to be a hoe. I don't want to be not. I don't want to take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to not be able. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm not able to express myself. You know what I'm saying? Or this person's ignoring me, or being out for so long here, turning off the phones. You know, hate comments and stuff like that. I don't want to be in a situation like that. I don't want to pretend. So I feel like you and your person are attracting people like that pretty soon. If not soon in October, but it should be now and from October and then going into December. Okay, but I really feel like you guys, this person, you guys are a tank for a reason here. I feel like there's a storm that's coming. I'm not gonna lie here. With superhero and sticky wicked here. There's a storm that's coming. That's also like the CDC. They like, okay, everybody thinks everything is fine, and then they're like, oh, there's this new thing that's going around. It's like, oh, we already caught it though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's real sticky here. And they were like, oh, that's what it was in our veins. That's what it was in our food. And it's like something real sticky here. And maybe people were making fun of you and your person for not doing certain things here, or for you and your person having a long distance relationship here, or for you and your person to like, or being serious here. Okay? Because, you know, I'm always saying take things serious, like do this, do that, da da da. You know what I'm saying? And you and your person were superheroes. You guys are like protecting people, telling people, like, you know, being prophets here. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, like something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, oh, yada yada yada, the ex-boyfriend, the ex-best friend, these are things that's not supposed to be done. Oh, come to find out what they did was against the law. It's not even like about drugs or anything, but what they did. If you knew this person was on public assistance and this person was doing something like that, you know that's against the law. Like regardless of their history, it's against the law. Because that and a court of law would be looking like, you know, you try to make this person homeless, so you threaten this person's life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I think it's very, you know, I think it's very interesting how this person's on, you know, public assistance, or how this person have access to these things, and all of a sudden, like, now that this person doesn't have access to these things, you don't like them anymore. I think it's very interesting. Now that's a crime in a court of law. And then what? You're gonna go to somebody else and say, oh, you know, because he's living up in somebody else's room, or his aunt. I mean, not his aunt, his grandmother. I'm saying now you're gonna go, you know, in somebody else's home, and you be like, oh, you have a room, but then when they homeless, oh, I can't mess with you, and they move on to the next one. That is a crime in a court of law. Because you're being a con artist, or you're just being, I think a con artist is the same as a fraud. You're emotion manipulating me, like making me give out personal information and all that extra good stuff. Unless you have a license, you know what I'm saying, for a business to do that, then no. But if it's in love and people were like, oh, it's not a big thing because you guys are in love, no. Niggas like, okay, facts is facts. It's like, okay, oh, I love you, my credit score is this and that third, or my social security is this and that third, but everything got wiped away, you know, I'm in debt, all this good stuff. Oh, you know, okay, babe, well, I don't think this is gonna work out anymore, and then you do it to the next one. Because you're like, I gotta stay up, I gotta stay up, I gotta stay up. And this is what you and your person was doing. Or if it's not that financial or that, like, hard, like, you guys are just doing things that was just like, okay, like, this is not correct. Like the ex-boyfriend and the ex-best friend. Like, that's not correct. You don't do that. Because I also brought you in because if I was down on my own, you were also going to hold me up like I held you up. You know what I'm saying? That was not a part of the contract. You are not holding yourself up. You are not holding, sorry, not yourself up. You did not hold me up when when I didn't have rent, or when I lost my home. You didn't find no other place for us to live to. It's like I did all the work. You didn't do anything. Or you paid some of the rent, but you didn't do anything. Now is your time. Or maybe we could come together with the money. But no. So with the superhero energy, it's like, okay, I'm personally like, okay, I want to find somebody who I can, you know, come together, because that's what I was trying to do with my ex-boyfriend here. Right now, I think he just found a room with a person here, and he's just like, okay, yeah, I'll help you with the rent. But I guarantee you he won't stay with that person. I guarantee you he'll probably go to his cousin or his brother's house. He'd be like, oh, yeah, it just didn't work out. But I'm like, you, like, people don't be thinking that way. I'm like, so you're not going to, like, try to be with this person, trying to make it? Like, as if, you know. I'm like, no. Now, if this person wants to stay in one city and you want to go to another city, then that's okay. But I mean, like, you should talk about that in the beginning here. You know what I'm saying? Like, be able to travel, because the whole point of you getting out your parents' house is so that way you can survive on your own and eventually, like, be like your parents. Now on public assistance. Public assistance is not there forever. And we need to figure out, like, why we got to work 2 jobs here. But for me, like I was saying, like, you know, I want to find a person where I could come together with them and have money, you know. I have money, he has money, and we come together and we find a place together. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing with my ex-boyfriend. He didn't want to do that. So he want to beat my ass and go worry about some bitch who don't got any merits. Probably pussy. I'm just kidding. I was just kidding with the little comment, but you know, have no merits though. Dude, that's just interesting. But something coming out here with sticky wicket. Something coming out here, and it's very obvious that you're the hero in this whole situation. It's very obvious. Like, how could you not see that? Let's get one more. We have brand spanking new. Yeah, you guys came out brand spanking new. Like, you guys became a new person here. You guys are taking the baby steps right now to, you know, like, yeah, you guys are taking the baby steps right now to basically... Yeah, sorry. You guys are taking the baby steps right now to become this superhero, or to be that person, to be like, oh, you know, I was the person who saved everybody. You're damn right. And I do see you guys get a reward. I think your reward is like being with this person here. And I think also too, like with Wrecking Ball here, I think honestly it's the fact that the things that your ex-boyfriend didn't do with you here, like this person is doing it with you. Like getting married, having kids, having a home, like sexually, financially, like it's like something like you and this person are considered superheroes. It's like now people have a person to look up to. You know what I'm saying? This is not something where it's like, okay, I was influenced by somebody, I look up to this person, I'm going to follow their style, and then eventually I come across and we have our own style. No. This is something where you've been doing this from scratch. Okay? Baby steps here. You've been doing this from scratch here. Remember, your person just came out of a situation where they were doing something from scratch. Okay? Where they was in a situation where something was from scratch. I met you, I bought a home, I bought a house, that was from scratch. You guys are in a situation where from scratch. Okay, this is not like, you know what I'm saying, you had your own stuff, you had your own blueprint, you build on that. Something, your blueprint was correct. It sure was. And it's sticky, and then what's sticky and wicked about it is that it's correct. And it's like silver, it's money. It's like, it's 100% natural that somebody or a situation will go this way. You know what I'm saying? But like to actually see the outcome where you and your person are superheroes, I think that's rare. And then you guys are coming out brain spanking new. Because I literally see that I see a person in me, like we end up coming out of something here, and now we have a home, and now people are like, oh, they made it, and now people start to move that way. They don't start moving like an ex-best friend, an ex-boyfriend. They start moving like, okay, like, you know, this is my husband, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, this is my wife, we're very serious, let's talk about finances, and we want to play, let's play. And then when we want to bring other people, we want to bring other people. I'm not saying I'm supporting that, but you know, I understand that people's relationship is like that. And I'm saying I support it. I'm not gonna lie, I do support it. And now I say I just didn't want to make you guys feel all sensitive, but I support it. Whatever floats your boats, whatever makes you happy, okay? You know, and that's where things start going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see. And I think that's why I'm also like picking up that energy of like those two people where it's like, yo, mind your business, like, you know, it's not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So best of luck to you guys here. I want to pull out one more oracle card here from a different deck and just see what that's about. We have continuance here, okay? So you guys are just going to continue what you guys need to continue with the person that you guys are with here, or situation that you was in. And that's pretty much it. That's all. Let's get one more card. Let's get one card. We have hope. Taurus energy, 38. We have hope, and we have continuance as well, Capricorn. So I just think that maybe there's a Taurus, or maybe there is somebody who's hoping that things go in this direction here, or things continue in the direction here. Someone needs to be strong. On a rainy day, the next time when you hear this, when it rains the next day, not to this day, like, so let's just say listen to this and it's raining, not this day, the next time it rains, this energy will go into effect for you. I'm getting you guys need to trust your leadership skills. So if your gut is telling you guys not to do something or go with somebody, or like to just Like if you guys are just following your own morals and values, keep going. Okay, because I know I'm getting kind of tired of seeing people like being in this like ex best friend energy, like being a player, a hoe, like also not really an ex boyfriend and the mom, like just not really like taking consideration the hard work you have to go through in order to be the best versions of yourself here. Not being a legal person or be a dirty person here, whether it's physically or spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like be a leader. Keep following your morals and values here, because later down the line you're gonna see that you're a superhero, and that's it's gonna be very sticky and wicked for you guys to not see that about yourself, or because there's something that's obviously there's something that's gonna be like, oh, in your face, like it's gonna definitely be like there. We have love, see, and we have 3 here, Libra. Okay, we have 3, so this is you, your person, and you guys have a kid. See, I'm seeing something about a kid, and we have the number 3 as well. I mean, not the number 3, but like, you know, 3 as well. We have 2 fids and then 1 fid that's split open here. This could be 2 families as well. Or if it's not 2 families, this is you and your person here. Taurus energy as well. Taurus energy are very hard-headed, but they're very traditional here. So there's something's happening very traditionally here. But with this energy, it seems like I don't like that it's Taurus energy here. So maybe Taurus season is gonna come through here. But I'm not saying this is a Taurus here. I'm just saying, like, you know, this is just simply an energy where like Tauruses are very traditional here, and they're like information, but the counterpart of Taurus is also the High Priestess as well. The Tauruses are pretty cool, but not to be in love with. And I don't know if they have like a drug problem here, but they are very addicted to like pleasure. Like a lot of Tauruses that I met, they like smoking, alcohol, you know, like, or just drugs or something like that. They're just addicted. They have this addictive, you know, gene. You have watermelon, okay? So yeah, things are just like, you know, I don't like that hope is here, but I feel like, you know, maybe you guys are hoping that you guys can continue going down this road here, but I think if you guys like want it, it can happen here, okay? But I don't like that hope is there. Let's get one more card. Yeah, we have free falling. You guys, I feel like you guys just have to let something just happen. Keep following your morals and values here. That's pretty much it. Keep following your morals and values here, because your morals and values are the compass. Okay, like if somebody likes to be a hoe, then they're at the end of the day, their journey is like being a hoe, you know. But also they play a role in people who don't want to be a hoe. They play the role of Circe. Shame, shame. They are the lesson. Okay, you guys are the blessing. Okay. This is like some Cersei stuff. I see, yup, right, up, right, like, and it's sad somebody wants to be the side, because something was smooth and easy with this person that you guys got involved with. That's gonna actually like give you the life that you wanted. This is actually gonna give you the life that you wanted from your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend or your wife or your husband, your ex.